Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our video of Moon and Mars conjunction in the 12th house. Okay, last of this conjunction. And what happens when these two planets are conjunct in the 12th house of your horoscope? And as always, if you do not know if you have this particular conjunction, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, along with all your astrological details, for that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, consultations on link to my academy, Maka Vedic Astrology Academy, where you'll find all kinds of courses, including my KRS vlogs, where I'm actually have uploaded 2022 horoscope and may actually do something unique there within 2 or 3 weeks regarding Savobhadra Chakra. So, Moon, Mars in the 12th house. So one thing you will see, this is a particular conjunction that creates a lot of fantasies in an individual. Fantasies related to somehow being some kind of a hero. Like a person will always fantasize about wanting to protect, wanting to kind of like be the hero amongst people. And this is a very strange and unique conjunction because sometimes those particular, abbreviations of being a hero and wanting to fight for something can be quite delusional. Because you have Mars, the planet of action. You also have the mind in the 12th house. And you got to understand one thing. And this is something, that you will learn from understanding even Lal Kitab. And I've actually made a video on this, the hidden foundations of planets. I think I made a video on 2020 or 2019. In the last 2 years, I made that video of how no matter what sign that planet is placed in any house, in that particular house, it'll always behave like the original sign as well. So 12th house has originally the sign of Pisces. So the planets will be on a foundation of Pisces sign. And on top of that foundation, the house will be built of that zodiac sign. So you can see how strong the foundation is, how mushy the foundation is, what type of foundation they're in. And this is why this particular, things occur. And of course, it's not like every day I'm running into people with conjunction with Moon, Mars, together in the 12th house. There has been instances. So, and this is why, astrology, besides reading in books, it really is very, very important to look at these factors in a real life. Like, hey, do you have Moon Mars conjunction? And again, this is a particular conjunction that, yes, has that fantasy. But on the same end, we do not know if this conjunction could actually have another additional planet to it in your chart. Another planet could be aspecting and influencing this planet even more. So this is why, these things have to be taken with a grain of salt. And one of the things we see, especially with this, is that especially nowadays, let's say, for example, you're born in 1991 or something. So, you're probably now 30 years old. That means you grew up in a family where even the mother is working, mother has a profession. And what I have seen, whatever chances I've gotten, is that a mother will have to travel for their work. Because again, Mars is involved here. Mars is a planet of action. Mars gets its full directional strength where? Again, when you look at a planet, look at everything about itself. Mars gets its directional strength in the 10th house of career. This is why it's the planet of not only action, but actually signifies one's ability to, steer through professional life. So here, Moon, Mars are conjunct. Moon is a natural significator of the mother as well. Now, even this individual may travel for their work. I've seen actually sometimes a person works in, let's say, shipping. works on, let's say, shipyards. But it also definitely signifies that a mother may have to travel to foreign lands for a career. Like if you look at even my case, my own mother from 1995, I could be wrong, 95, 96, whatever, all the way till 2015, before she retired, my mother traveled all over US, Canada, even had to go to India, but she traveled with the family business. So these are and imagine my mother was born in 47. So if that is working from that older generation, definitely it'll work in this new generation. And especially this is also a conjunction where a person is really wanting to interact with understanding of things like yoga. Like I've seen yoga teachers with this conjunction. And especially in other cultures, one could be, let's say, going to Tai Chi, martial arts. But yoga becomes very, very important. The mind, mind is involved here. And because mind is involved here, the person feels balanced. When the body is doing some kind of an activity, but that activity is not just about, working out in a gym. No, it's about the more spiritual side of bodily movement, which is what? Which is yoga. So these are the things you will see. Also, interest in music pops up as well, especially playing of string instruments like sitar, guitar, banjo, or whatever other string instruments are. Because string itself is Mars. And of course, 12th house, naturally being with the sign of Pisces, you will see that Pisces naturally is connected with music. Pisces sign, Capricorn sign, Taurus sign, they're strongly connected with music. But the thing is, because it's a 12th house, again, a person acts from a very subjective place. A person acts from a very abstract place. Their action, the work that they do, is always based upon something inside here. Regardless of what is outside, it may not matter. What's inside here, that becomes the logic, that becomes the practical side. So again, like I said, this is a very strange conjunction, because for this individual, whatever they think, whatever they believe in might be the most practical thing, while it may not be. You see, and because of this conjunction, it always definitely causes issues in marriage, because your spouse may be coming from a very standardized, side of logic of how life needs to be. And yet this person is creating their own side of logic and how life needs to be, especially with marriage. And this is where that major challenge comes in trying to balance out one's own behavior, one's own mindset in dealing with marriage. And of course, and these are some of the conjunctions that also appeared in my marriage reading, and how a person has gone through certain relationships previously. And you get the fact that, okay, yeah, there's that side which sometimes is very hard to change, especially, you got to understand, after the age of 6 or 7, a personality is set. The ways of doing things is set. So even if you think, okay, well, 12, 13-year-old may be able to change it, no, it's hard. Unless you really, really work hard at it, only if there's a flaw. You see, because this can be a conjunction of a brilliant artist. Why would you want to change how an artist is thinking? Right? So again, again, 12th house is that place where you pretty much have to think from a different dimension to come to a certain conclusion with this. And especially, you will see that a person will definitely settle in foreign lands, foreign places. Rarely I've seen, actually all the conjunctions I've run into, and honestly I can probably count 6 to 7 times I've come across this particular conjunction. And all of them were in foreign lands, like out of the country. Yeah, so we need to see more to see, okay, will this person stay in homeland? But maybe they have a fixed ascendant and the fourth lord is fixed in its own place. Then this conjunction may even signify working with a multinational company or working in a hospital, working in healthcare. Okay. So anyway, guys, this is my analysis on this particular conjunction with whatever I have studied. And as always, if you do not, if you want to know if you have this conjunction, all your astrological teachers, check out the links here. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe below so you don't miss these type of videos. And we'll start with the new conjunction series next week. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.